Hello and welcome back to Cooking Made Easy with Teta Foods. In this episode, I'll be talking about the tahini paste and tahini sauce. Many people do not know the difference between tahini paste and tahini sauce. Here's a jar that I brought with me. It's one of the best brands that I've used in the past. It's a tahini paste. Tahini paste, basically, it's roasted sesame, and they grind it in the old-fashioned two stones, grinding the sesame, and then it turns into a paste. Now, the interesting thing about tahini, it's a great product, great food, and very healthy. However, you cannot consume it as it is. Typically, it's used in cooking or in making a tahini sauce, which you can use it as a condiment on whatever you're gonna consume it with. For example, like falafel sandwich or deep fried cauliflower. Or if you want to, you're cooking fish, also it's a great topping. This is one of the tahini sauce that personally I make. We call it taratur. Tahini sauce, it's called taratur. So going back to the basics of what the tahini paste is, I'm going to explain to you how the hummus is made. Now, the hummus is one of the key components is tahini in it. And you have a chickpeas. In this bowl, I grounded some chickpeas, which you can buy them already from a can. And what I do is I rinse it, you put it in a food processor, and you grind it. And then you add your other ingredients to make your hummus. However, there's also another way, but you don't have to do it that way. But I'm giving you some ideas. Is you can make it from scratch using chickpeas, which you can buy at any grocery store. But the only thing about it is time consuming. You have to soak it overnight. And then when you soak it overnight, the second day, you have to boil it with a tiny bit of baking soda. And then you have it soft, and then you can grind it into the same thing. Now, it's all these things are a preference. If you cook it yourself, you're going to have your own flavor, which you can add maybe a little bit. You want it a little bit more garlicky. You want it a little bit more tarty. Do you want it more sour? Do you want it more salty or more? So show you this idea over here. I'm going to make my own hummus. Into this bowl, I'm adding the tahini sauce. The paste, I'm sorry, that's not the tahini sauce. I added some. And then add some lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice. And you add a little bit of garlic in here. Now, I'm going to mix it a little bit manually. Some salt, you can add a dash or a couple dashes, whatever you feel. Some people add cumin. And the cumin, it's to your preference. Some people don't add it at all. But myself, I like it. And then you can put it in the blender, or yourself, you can mix it together to get your hummus, your real hummus flavor. And as you notice now, it's changing color, getting to the one like you buy in the store. It gets lighter. So that's our basic hummus. Now you made it. You can top it with some olive oil and dip it in with some pita bread, dip in and taste it. I always traditionally, the way it's done hummus, you never have one size recipe. Well, what I mean by one size, you need 1 cup of chickpeas, you need 1 tablespoon of lemon, you need half a teaspoon of garlic or whatever dash of salt. It's always eyeballing. And the reason why is we taste it at the end and you see if you like it. You feel like you want it more tangy, you add a little bit more lemon. You want it more garlicky, you add a little bit more garlic. This is why there's not a perfect recipe all the time. Now, this is the thing about tahini, how you can use it. And it's used in many other recipes, which I will talk about them in other episodes, like the baba ganoush and many other. Now, going to the tahini sauce, which we call taratur, is basically a combination of the tahini, lemon juice, garlic, and salt. Now, when you mix the tahini with the lemon juice, it gets hard and thick. You add the garlic and the salt, and then you add a little bit of water to make it more watery so you can consume it. Now, the tahini sauce, the advantage of it, it's a great condiment on so many other things. Now, I make my own tahini sauce in this bottle, Teta Food tahini, that I call tahini dressing. You can use it on fried vegetables. You can use it on fish. You can use it on falafel sandwich, meat shawarma sandwich, and many other. It has many uses. And even sometimes myself, I use it on a salad as a salad dressing, like romaine lettuce and tomato. So this is basically the use of the tahini and the differences between the tahini sauce and the tahini paste itself. Again, to reinforce this, tahini paste by itself is not edible. It's a very nutty flavor. It's not like peanut where you can add jam to it, or you can add other things to it and consume it. And I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I will be sharing more information in future episodes on how to use tahini or tahini sauce, taratur. Thank you for visiting our podcast. Please subscribe to it to avoid missing future episodes, and leave us a review to help others find us. If you have any questions or topics that you would like to discuss, please email them to productinfo@tetafoods.com.